What's up, boys? MAZZ Designs Cheat Code version 3, new chassis, as well as double bend links. This video we're going to be taking a look at this build, testing it, and giving my thoughts. Body was painted Gap Hill Speed Shop. He's a semi-local guy. I hit him up, said I wanted a super paint. He resin printed this body, painted it for me, did the water slide decals, and yeah, I'm happy with it. Turned out good. I would recommend him. He was super easy to deal with. Before we get started, I had a guy ask how I mounted the body. Every chassis is a bit different. This one was super simple. This chassis includes both these magnet pieces. I actually think MAZZ forgot to send me the magnets, or my desk is a bit of a mess. There's a good chance that I lost them somewhere. Either way, I had magnets that fit, so I wasn't worried about it. Yeah, mounting is super easy on this one. I did the back first and kind of set it there to see where I wanted the front at, because the front's adjustable, or you can flip them back and forth. It doesn't matter where they go. But the one I used for the front has several holes, so you can raise or lower this. And I just stuck the magnets there, glued them, and then I put a second magnet on top of these. I put glue on top of that magnet, same with the back, and then I set the body on it, and then I stick a magnet on the top too, so it's kind of all sandwiched in. And during that, I'm positioning the body where I want it to be at. Hopefully that made sense. Cheat code version 3, MAZZ double bend links. Start with the links. The only thing I dislike about all of MAZZ's links is trying to thread the end pieces on. Best way I found is hold the link with this thing and thread it on. I try and drag it out and do about one a day. That way my fingers don't start bleeding. So it takes about a full week to get a link set put together. Other than that, I've never had one break. They're good quality. They work fine. These are a new style, double bend in the rear. The uppers also have a bend to prevent any touching, and the fronts are straight. Now, chassis. The chassis, I paid $84 for the chassis, and that's with using the product code from Cape Crawlers. Speaking of that, MAZZ, if you're watching this video, calling you out. Leave a comment with a product code for the boys, and I'll pin it. $84. This is towards the more expensive end of a chassis, but you get what you pay for. There's several updates on the chassis from the last one. More of a skid angle. There's a smaller footprint here, less area to get caught, and that's the only thing that mattered to me. There's other things you can go read on his website. He has a whole book posted about it. I'm not going to touch on any of that. Now, as far as the build goes, super simple. Brushless Mofo motor. I don't know which one it is. It doesn't say. It just says Mofo RC on it. NSDRC servo. Hard Park. Low blow brass knuckles. Brass front diff cover. HR racing, hot racing shocks. Really old ones. Furetech ESC. Brass hex extensions. Little Guy Racing wheels. Patagonia tires. The tires I'm a bit worried about. I chose these tires and wheels purely because of how they looked with the truck. I wanted a certain look, and looks are all I care about. I hope they perform well. Axle, rear axle, stock axles, front and rear. The rear has the gear in it that makes the back turn slower. Front axle, stock housing. It has these, I think they're OGRC axle shafts, and then I've dremeled down the housing a bit to give it more of a steering angle. Alright boys, let's go test this thing out. I guess I should also say that there's two different chassis. This is the shorter one, but I'm using C-bolt lengths. So the front is C10 length, and the rear is deadbolt length. Alright, let's go try this. Guys, look at what I just found. I'm on my way to go crawling. I'm at a John Deere dealership. Look at the rocks. We may potentially have a new line for the roasting rigs, the John Deere line. Actually, I think I'm just gonna park here and get out quick. I'll act like I'm looking at these tractors, but really we're scouting out the lines. Let's see what we got. There's a salesman walking around. I'm gonna do my best to avoid him. This would be awesome if we could link up the whole thing. Oh yeah, this is definitely doable. There's good stuff here. Right there she is, boys. The John Deere line. The John Deere challenge. Look at the little guy looking at me. There's a little gopher in there, or a groundhog. I can't zoom in anymore. He's right there. Oh. Straight to the hard lines. I will say, may have chosen the wrong day. It rained all morning, so everything is very wet. Luckily, this is somewhat exposed to the sun, but as you can see, let's give her a shot. First try. Uh-oh, my steering stopped working. Okay, I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back. Steering's back. Not sure what happened. Alright, let's give it a shot. Dude. Alright, next up is this sketchy little side hill right off to the side. These tires might just not be it. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Third hard line on this rock is this little ledge in the back. Ain't no way. Oh my gosh. Alright, I gotta film that for Instagram. That was nuts. Final thoughts. Also, sorry if you notice how dirty I am. I just got off work. There was no time to shower when there was a cheat code to test. So please look past how dirty I am right now. Anyways, first issue I had. I need you guys to help me with this. Please leave it in the comments. Every line I would do, afterwards my servo would just stop working. I don't know if I filmed it or not. If I did film it, then you saw it. And if you know the issue, please help me. Is that like a voltage issue that I need to go on my FureTech app and change? I've never messed with that before. Or if it's something else, please let me know. Other issues. The tires actually weren't too bad. I don't think they're perfect, but they're good enough that I'm going to leave them. I think it would have done even better with a different tire on it. Other than that, this did great. This might be one of my best Scx24s at the moment. This was comparable to the black Datsun that we just did a rig roast on. Pros and cons. Pros, it's really good. Worked well, we went straight to the hardline area and was able to, oh, I need to trim that. Servo bolt hitched just slightly enough to, I just need to dremel that a bit, I forgot. Anyways, went straight to the hard lines, was able to do all of them, even with the rocks being a bit wet. And we even found a couple new hard lines that I've never been able to do. I'm sure the tinier tires didn't help it. And like I already said, just the tire in general, the tread on it, probably did not help it. But this is good. Cons. I wasn't going to mention this as a con, but I sent this to 3 of my friends, and all 3 of them said it's more than they want to spend. So let's talk about the price. This is an expensive chassis for someone just getting into 24s. I don't really have too much to say about the price. I'm probably only going to grab one of them because of the price. It'd be awesome to outfit all 93 of my trucks with this chassis, but that's a lot of money. The price is comparable to the other high-end chassis, and this one I like that you don't need custom links for this one. Just get the links off his site for 30 or 40 bucks and you're good to go. You can also just buy the double bend links. This is just a super basic chassis using the double bend links. So they don't have to be just for this chassis. Anyways, to end things. This worked great. This worked amazing. This is probably one of my best trucks right now. I'm happy the way the body turned out. It looks sick. I'm happy the way this build turned out. It works sick. Overall, very happy with this. Body looks awesome. It performs awesome. Yeah, this is a good one. MAZZ Designs Cheat Code version 3. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped somebody. MAZZ, once again, if you're watching, leave a comment with a product code. I'll pin it.